Boards are on the doorsteps. Next in line stands are the entrance examinations and the admission of different colleges. The question is big question today is that should Delhi University change its cutoff system of admission into an entrance system of admission, which is followed by most of the central universities of the country.
Okay, I don't think one should be admitted purely on entrance base. If I have worked so much and scored 95% in boards, I think there should be some weightage which should be given on my board score as well. So it should be a combination of both my board score as well as my entrance.
No one knows that how did you get that 95% in your boards. Listen, no one yes, no, people, no one knows that how did you got that 95%. Okay, so what we are advocating is that take the admission of students purely on the basis of entrance. Like someone is studying someone wants admission is in journalism, so take and I'll like to bring this in notice. No, now the entrance under journalism. Now the entrance.
Okay, got it. Okay, so you are doubting the marks, my study and my marks. You just said that.
I'm not doubting just your marks. I'm doubting the marks in general. That how do they score that 95? I got 90. I'll tell you the fact. I'll tell. I got 94% in boards just by studying for 3 months from December to March.
And by rectification.
And by rectification.
See, the big question is not whether you got marks by cheating or what. The big question here is the top 20 percentage of Bihar board is 65, the top 20 percentage of UP board is 62, the top 20 percentage of CBSE is 79 and top 20 percentage of Andhra Pradesh board is 95. So a student in Andhra Pradesh board is getting 95% marks easily. But if you are studying in UP board or Rajasthan board, it's not possible for you to get more than 75% marks. So when you come to Delhi University for admission, the topper of the Bihar board or the Rajasthan board is getting 75%, but a below average student of Andhra board is getting 90% marks. So how would you justify that, please?
See, entrance will make sure that you do not have a prescribed syllabus for studying this. You said that you got you studied for 3 months and you topped, you got 90, 95, whatever percent. But then if you notice, the syllabus of any entrance is general awareness, mathematical ability, language ability. So that tests your awareness of the place you're living in, your aptitude in your various subjects that you want to study further. See, if I want to do economics honors in Delhi University in any college, then they want 99% for me. They want me to get above 90 in physics or whatever subjects I had. They want more. But when I apply to some university which has an entrance based course, they ask me questions from my subject that I want to pursue, and they check my knowledge that I have of that particular subject, as well as the knowledge that I have of the general surrounding.
These cutoff, even if I'm scoring 93%, that doesn't assure me that I'm getting a seat in Delhi University. That raises a question. That raises a big That is a big question. So if you take students by entrance, that is where if I had to pursue BA honors journalism in Delhi University, so what questions that I would be put up for the entrance is what's the general knowledge, what's the political current affairs, all these things. I would not be counted that how much did I score in my accounts to study BA honors journalism.
No one will study for boards then. Why is there need to study for boards?
Wait. So you said that nobody will study for the boards. We should assert a certain percentage limit. That is, in symbiosis paper said there is 65% of minimum. And more, one thing I would like to suggest or reform, that there should not be one chance for the entrance, or we should have a reform.
If the number of seats will be same, there will be no psychological phenomena. Even right now, we are thinking that I am getting 98% marks and I am not getting economics honors or maths honors in some good colleges. Okay, so that scenario will remain same. And your thesis about 2 entrance is not practical enough. Okay.
See, that is the point. If we take weightage of boards as well as entrance, we are making sure that if by some reason I got IIT now has weightage.
IIT only releases
See, the thing is, even IIT give weightage to both your board exam as well as even NEET exam for MBBS. Now, obviously now, even NEET give weightage for both the things. Exactly. So my point is that we should be given weightage to both. Why only entrance?
Suppose you scored 95 marks in your board exam, and the day of the entrance exam, suppose your health is not good, your exam is like not up to the mark.
Yeah,
So what
exactly.
about
So you
the
have a
entrance marks?
backup, you
Suppose
have
you scored only 20 marks in your entrance and then don't get the admission in the top colleges. Then what you will do?
In universities that I have studied, their entrance test is there and we have to give entrance exam. The concept behind the entrance exam is that they give you a minimum eligibility criteria, right? You have to score minimum so and so marks, like in graduation, suppose you're giving master's exam. So obviously your that minimum eligibility you are fulfilling now. So what's the then how can you say that there is some difference in that, or you should give more importance to entrance or more importance to
See, in entrance exam, if your marks is 0.25 lesser than me, then your rank will be down by 400 or 500. Suppose your rank is 1400 in 17 marks. If I have got 16.75, my rank will be 2200. So if you are saying that there should be a balanced 50-50% weightage, then the 12th marks will come into the picture and it will overcome the entrance exam. Because in entrance exam, the gaps are very minimal. Yeah.
If I'm getting 98%, can you please give me an edge somewhere at least. If I worked so much, okay, I don't know about you. I worked. If I worked, I got 95%. At least let me have weightage somewhere.
So I'll
Why
tell
do
you,
I
if you have worked, I'll tell you, if you have worked so much and you have scored 95%, I'm damn sure you have the ability to crack that
I
entrance
am
exam
not
also.
saying no for entrance.
You have that
I
ability
am
to
not
crack
saying
that
no for
entrance exam also.
Baba, I am not saying no for entrance. I am just saying let's have a equal weightage. Balance weight 50-50, 60-40, somewhere.
So if we have equal balance, then as he pointed out, that if you are studying in a Bihar board, then if you are studying in Bihar board, then that 75% gainer in Bihar board. So that is also not the. So that is all. Listen, guys. So that is also not the fault of a Bihar board student.
That's not a fault of a Haryana board student too. If it's not your fault, that's not a fault of a Haryana board student. CC, you have to understand there is no horizontal line of evaluation all over the country. So first you will have to make that line horizontal, that the sense of evaluation or the process of evaluation is same. Then only you can do that as a 50% weightage thing.
Let's just add up one thing, that doing this entrance, it will bring all the students to a single line. And from then you'll have to compete again. If you are eligible, if you are capable of clearing that entrance, then you are eligible for getting admission into the SRCC or any of the good colleges of Delhi University.
There is no cases of favoritism.
when minimum eligibility comes now, you are already that criteria is being fulfilled. You are giving entrance as well as you are fulfilling the minimum eligibility criteria.
And one more thing, I have seen the IT paper. They do consist of questions that are from the standard 10th, 11th, 12th. NCRT questions are directly from NCRT.
Listen. If there are 5 questions from the standard of 10th standard, and then 15 questions from beyond even 12th, you cannot do those questions until you have done 12th standard. You cannot do what is 4 multiplied by 16 unless you know what is 4 multiplied by 2.
3 makes sense. And if you are saying that 50-50 weightage, then also you'll have to study for boards to store that good marks. If you advocate this 50,
That is my point, that I need to score good in boards. Please consider my board exams because I've actually studied so much for boards.
but that
If all results or your outcomes depend only on the entrance exam, then why we study in the 12th class? We start preparing for the entrance exam from very beginning.
You just said in the IIT entrance there is no basics from 12th which is required. So you don't need
Less questions.
less. Okay, less questions. So
Higher ability questions, you need the basics.
you need the basics.
one more thing.
Baba, to score good
Your
in
knowledge
boards,
won't get wasted. Your knowledge won't get wasted.
marks
Even
are
in the
being
entrance
wasted,
exam, if you're
I'll tell you.
smart enough,
And
you
if-
crack
please
this.
don't stand.
You said that your studying will go to waste if your marks are not counted. Excuse me, the process of
studying
learning.
marks are two different.
That is exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I am saying. If you are studying in a school, excuse me, knowledge and learning is a very, very special process. You should not dirty it with just marks.
Did you see what happened in Bihar? How the topper of Bihar got marks? So that is the thing happening in all the boards. Okay, so when you what? But that happened in one of the states, right? That happened in one of the states, na?
That's generalizing. That's actually generalizing.
Listen, guys, one more thing is
That's
that
generalized.
Delhi University. We are just talking in perspective of Delhi University entrance. Delhi University is a center. Delhi University is a central university, and it has colleges under it. Okay, rest of the central universities in the country, they take students through an entrance process. So if Delhi University has good colleges, then why those students who are like, I'm good in arts, I'm very good in fine arts, okay, and I have not scored that good marks in my board exam, but I have that capability to excel in fine arts, and I'm not getting admission in the best college of Delhi University just for fine arts only, just because I have 70% in my board marks in accounts is not justified anyhow. And if you're talking of this, cutoff system, then what you should do is, then the whole education in the country should be under one board only, because because Delhi University cutoff is decided, guys, Delhi University cutoff is decided on the basis of CBSE board results, CBSE results. So I did do one thing, so do one thing, either implement a board, and under that board the education pattern is followed in all the states. Stop this, end this system.
In IIT Advanced, only the upper 20%, the top 20. Listen, Manish. In IIT Advanced, only the top 20% from any board can get into IIT Advanced. Okay, there is a cutoff.
As he rightly pointed out, if we take students through this entrance exam, so it will bring the student of Bihar board, Karnataka board and a CBSE board at the same level, and at that level they'll give an entrance exam, and if they meet that minimum cutoff of that entrance exam,
So why have board? Let's have a
Big-
regular 12th class
big-
exam.
let's have, yes.
So honestly, then
And we have boards just because boards prepare us for the challenge that we'll face in our college life.
Wait.